Dear guests, colleagues from the DOST and other government agencies, such as the Department of Trade and Industry, the Department of Agriculture, Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Department of Information and Communications Technology, and the Commission on Higher Education, to our researchers, people from the academe and industry, friends from media, a lovely morning to all of you. Today, we are once again holding the National Research and Development Conference, or NRDC, the fifth in the series, to apprise you about the various initiatives that we in the government do in support of socioeconomic development. Since 2016, the DOST has been hosting the conduct of NRDC in partnership with other government agencies like the DTI, DA, DENR, DICT, and CHED, which are funding agencies also. This is our commitment to continuously strengthen multidisciplinary, joint, and cross-collaboration in research and development, and to harmonize our R&D priorities and agenda. The advent of the COVID-19 pandemic has greatly hampered many of our plans and programs this year. And I'm very glad that even with the current limitations, we push through with this activity. We may not be able to see one another face-to-face, but I am confident that we can still achieve much with these new platforms in what we consider our new normal. Before the pandemic, I had many chances to visit the R&D and academic institutions in the regions and see firsthand how a particular research output brought change to a researcher, an entrepreneur, and even to a local community. It is always surprising to see how our scientists across the country became entrepreneurs and the entrepreneurs became scientists by engaging in technology commercialization and R&D. But apart from this, it cheers me, and I am sure the same is true for those of you in the government and private agencies as well, to realize that our years of investment in R&D is bearing fruit and giving way to many significant breakthroughs, especially in the areas of health, agriculture, industry development, and disaster risk management. Our country's most recent performance in the Global Innovation Index, or GII, is a demonstration of our continuous commitment to cross-collaborate and further elevate the research and development initiatives that we pursue. It is quite a feat that the Philippines' ranking in the GII has jumped from 100th to 50th from 2014 to 2020, a big movement indeed in just 6 years. We performed well alongside China, Vietnam, and India in the overall GII ranking over the given period. Worth noting are the Philippines' achievements in knowledge absorption at 7th worldwide and top 25 rankings in indicators such as graduates in science and engineering, market capitalization, research talent in business enterprises, high technology manufacturing, and university and industry research collaborations. The DOST, in partnership with other government agencies like DA, DENR, DICT, DOH, DND, DTI, and CHED, among others, continuously push for progressive R&D to sustain our country's foundation for growth and stability. We are happy that the total R&D funding has dramatically increased in the past 8 years, and that economic growth has likewise increased faster. In 2014, about 93% of the DOST's R&D funding was concentrated in Metro Manila and nearby regions, and only 7% was distributed to the other 14 other regions around the country. But through time, we have improved. And this 2020, we have allotted 73% of our R&D funding to NCR and Regions 3 and 4A, and 27% for the other regions. This is a conscious effort that we commit to uphold until its region gets a fair share of our R&D budget and until our country becomes more globally competitive by reaching 45th in the GI ranking in 2022. Today and in the next 2 days, we will be presenting to you, along with our partner government agencies, the results of R&D that brought positive impacts to both social and environmental aspects of our lives. There will be talks on disease surveillance, pest management, and development of functional foods to ensure food security. Our efforts on early warning systems will also be highlighted, along with the current initiatives on drug discovery and development. Another interesting topic is how dance can be a novel and effective intervention to improve memory among the elderly. And of course, we would be remiss if we will not showcase the initiatives that help mitigate the spread of COVID-19 in the country. It is heartwarming to know that the more than 900 million peso investment of DOST and the Philippine Council for Health Research and Development, or PCHRD, in omics and genomic research for health was instrumental in the development of Gen-Amplify COVID-19 detection kit, which is the first locally made kit for COVID-19. It may also interest you to know that 6 years ago, the DOST invested in the feasibility study of syndromic surveillance using a spatiotemporal epidemiological modeler for early detection of diseases, or FASTER. This is from Ateneo de Manila University, the UP Manila, and the Department of Health. This is a web-based disease surveillance platform that provides projections and realistic simulations. Today, the data generated from FASTER is used by our national and local government units to assess the pandemic and monitor effects of the implemented preventive measures. It is also a pleasure to inform you that Secretary Duque of DOH, Secretary Villar of DPWH, Secretary Lorenzana of DND, and Secretary Dar of DA will each give an update on their agencies' respective efforts to rebuild and help the Filipinos bounce back from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. In closing, I would like to reassure all of you that amidst this pandemic, we at the DOST, DTI, DA, DNR, DICT, CHED, and other partner institutions in the public and private spheres will continue to strengthen and encourage R&D focused on providing immediate, timely, and relevant scientific solutions in this time of health crisis and beyond. We are likewise committed in helping the private sector navigate and identify innovative solutions for their affected business products and processes. With this, allow me also to thank our friends from the media, for they are vital instruments in ensuring that scientific discoveries, research-based solutions, and innovations reach the widest audiences from the city to rural communities across the country. As we all rally towards recovery and renewed vigor for our country, let us count on our forever vision that R&D makes change happen. Thank you once again. Welcome to our 5th National R&D Conference. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.